I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear friends. I hope you are doing all right around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're enjoying the day. I hope everything is nice, and I hope you're in the presence of the Lord Jesus. Thank you very much, and God bless. Now, what is the news dropping on this afternoon, your time, or morning, my time? Right? Because there's so many people watching around the world. It's just crazy. You know, yesterday we saw Enzo Maresca giving an interview, talking without any excuse in that interview. You can go watch. It's only 5 minutes, not that long, right? But I did talk about it yesterday, and yeah, I think I did talk a lot. But the thing I did not say is Enzo Maresca is saying without any, feeling in his heart, on his face. You can tell the guy, he knows exactly what he's doing. And to say that as a manager, I won't say as a coach, because he's not the manager, as a coach, with that boldness, that anger to win. And he said he's here to win trophies. He's not here to play games. He's here to do something. It takes a courage. It takes a big courage to come up with that and talk like that. Especially at Chelsea Football Club. Because that chair, as a manager, as a football manager, it's very hot chair. It's very hot, especially at Chelsea. I think every manager knows. At Chelsea, when you go there, better you do well or you get sacked. And that hasn't changed since Roman Abramovich. That hasn't changed. Yes, the new owner comes in, right? That is in the Chelsea blue. That hasn't changed. And I don't think it's going to ever change. So every manager comes up here, every manager or coach comes up, they need to win, because the pressure won't come from the owner much. The pressure will come from the fans, the social media, the fans, the match going fans. That's where the pressure comes from. You will see if this happen. God forbid this won't happen, but I'm giving an example. If the first game we lose, the second game we draw, the third game we lose, the third game we lose, the second game we draw. If we play 4 games at the start of the season and we do that, you're gonna hear it from people. They will start saying stuff because it's Chelsea. That's what it is. There's a lot of pressure, as I said. So Enzo Maresca, he did a good interview. He talked a lot, and and everybody's happy to see Enzo Maresca. And everybody was asking, where is Enzo Maresca? I was asking, where is he? Is he lost somewhere? Maybe we need to find him. Maybe we need to hire people to go rescue Enzo Maresca. We can't see him. He's hiding away somewhere. But we found him yesterday. We did found him. Look at this. He's in the training, and fantastic, Enzo Maresca. Look at that. Fantastic tactic, giving instruction to the players and telling them what to do. I can't put the volume up because it's a copyright and there's a music playing. This is why I'm just, showing without music. Not this music you're hearing. That's just the music I put on the video, but there's a certain music there, It's good to see a manager, who is very passionate. It's very, very good. Because I remember Mauricio Pochettino, his first interview, he said something, right? And then it did not. He was not sure. If you remember, he was not sure. But when we came into pre-season, he did something good. And then after that, he changed his mind. I did explain yesterday what Pochettino did in that video I did. So if you didn't watch that video, please go watch it. You will enjoy. It's right there. It's not gonna hide away. I'm gonna put it at the end of this video so you can catch it. Now, the transfer market. What is happening? First, before I give on this guy, the Bruce Dortmund guy, Chelsea want, Very good guy, very good player. Let's check out on Estevao Willian. What is happening? Brazil first team are thinking about calling up Estevao for September matches. Their staff believe they have not seen something like this player in a long time. I got to say, Chelsea, they did a very good job on Estevao Willian. Very good job. That player, that kid is a very, very good player. Very magnificent young footballer. You know, it's just like Ronaldo. Like when Ronaldo was young, and you can compare him to Neymar. You can compare him to every player that has played at the highest level, who are very, known around the world, of course, right? He's a very good player, and I think Chelsea, they have a good guy. I think they have Eden Hazard, Chelsea, this young man. He's a very good. The goals he scores, the assists he does, and all this stuff is just wow. I've never seen that in a long time. I have to agree with Brazil stuff, what they're saying there. And they're thinking to call him another Copa America. They are thinking to, and yeah, they have to. They have to, because they will get something in him. He's a very good player. I did not know him. I did not watch him, when we bought him. I was just, who is this kid? Why are we signing so many kids? This one is special. This one I will say, okay, you did a good job, But, as I said, we are signing more kids, more players. This is where I go to the Borussia Dortmund guy. Check out this. Chelsea want Karim Adeyemi. They are already in contact with a player and want to pursue him to move. Negotiation between the clubs are planned, but Dortmund demand 25.3 million, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's continue. Chelsea bosses are trying to convince Adeyemi to move to the UK. Negotiation between Chelsea and Dortmund are planned, who want 25 million, which is not bad. Now, I've seen so many people talking about the player is not good enough. It's just like Modric. He doesn't use his blend. He's just very fast, and he just run with the ball and he throw it in the air, and then that's it. But the way I've seen him in that Dortmund yellow shirt, I've been watching Dortmund a little bit here and there, been watching Adeyemi. Very, very good player, because I remember that goal he scored in the Champions League against Chelsea at Borussia Dortmund Stadium. That counter-attack he did from the 18 box of Dortmund 18 box. When we lost the ball, I think I remember Ziyech lost the ball, and then he drive the ball, and then Koulibaly could not catch him. And he kept driving the ball, kept driving the ball. And I remember exactly what I was saying. I was screaming. I was like, get the guy, put him down. I was screaming on the TV. I remember that day. That was a long time ago. That's when Graham Potter was in charge at Chelsea. I was just like, put him down. And nobody could put the guy down. He just went and scored a solo goal. And both Borussia Dortmund won 1-0, I remember, because of the guy. Now Chelsea, they want him. The thing here is, we're going to have so many wingers. What are we going to do with them? Because this type of player, you don't send on loan. He wants first team football. He wants the Premier League football. You don't send on loan. You see, if we buy him, anyway, I'm not saying we're going to buy him. Because players like this, they have been used to playing in the Champions League, and we are not in the Champions League, we are in the Conference League. So Chelsea has to convince him if they are very serious about this one. But we know Chelsea, we know Egbari, Tobori, and this new owner. We know what they are about. They're about young people. So this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Maybe later on tomorrow, we're going to hear, oh, Chelsea, they have put on this and this and this. And there's only 25. That's very cheap, I have to say. That is very cheap. Because he's a good player. He's a very magnificent player. As I said, he's very fast. But we got Enzo Maresca, and we don't know what Enzo Maresca does. If he's the kind of I won't say manager, I'm trying to say a coach. If he's a kind of a coach who get the best out of players, some players, right? Because some coach, they're very good on that kind of stuff. Remember, this guy, Enzo Maresca, worked under Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, and he went to Leicester City. I think he went to Leicester City. Let me know down in the comment if he went straight to Leicester City from Manchester City. Yeah, that's where I'm getting confused there. But he worked under a great manager, Pep Guardiola, who knows tic-tac inside and out. And Pep Guardiola knows how to get the best out of young players, even older players, especially young players. Look at Phil Foden at Manchester City. He's a very young, good player. And talking about Phil Foden, he has won everything. He's only 21. He's 21, right? Or 20? Phil Foden. Yeah, 21. He has won the Champions League, five Premier League titles. He has won UEFA Super Cup. He has won Club World Cup. What else? He has won everything. He's only 21. So I'm looking that maybe Enzo Maresca has something maybe in him, to get the best out of a talent, especially Modric. Modric needs to come good this season. Otherwise, if it doesn't come good this season, I think it's the end. I really think it's the end. Some players last season, they were struggling, right? They have to become good. Let me start. Reece James needs to be injury-free. He does not need to get injury. We don't want to see that. No. We don't want to see that. If that happened, then we're going to have a problem here. Reece James, I don't want to see the injury. And who else? Fofana is back. Wesley Fofana, a defender. We don't want to see the injury. All these players were out. Lavia is back. They reported to training Haley with Wesley Fofana. Those two guys, if they get injury, you are in trouble. You are in trouble, I'm just saying. You need to pack your bags and, look that way. I'm serious. I'm not joking. We have to perform next season. We have to finish top 4. We need to do it by all costs. We need to finish top 4 next season. Otherwise, if we don't, it's gonna get nasty. I'm just saying, nasty. Kopama, I think Kopama is gonna be very good. And I think some of the players we saw last season, like they were performing good under Pochettino. Pochettino is that manager who used to make them run a lot. I remember when he was at Spurs, he made Derry Harry and Song, Harry Kane and Dembele and all those guys at Tottenham. We make them run. I remember they had pre-season in China, in Japan. They went to Japan to have a pre-season and they ran in heat. Pochettino did that, and then Antonio Conte, when he went to Tottenham, he did the same thing. But I remember under Pochettino, they ran and they were sweating like crazy. So he did the same thing at Chelsea, and like I said yesterday, some players are complaining because of that. This is why we have injuries and we can't function properly, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. Because I cannot wait. I cannot wait next season under Maresca. I cannot wait. Hopefully we finish top 4 and we play Champions League next season. Because look, some players, they want Champions League football. They want a club that are playing European Champions League football. You see that connection? That's very, very important to a club. And some sponsors. You cannot have some sponsors if you are not in the Champions League. Some good sponsors, they will just say, no, we need European football. They want to be seen in a European football. Even in the Premier League, right? If you're not doing well in the Premier League, you cannot get high sponsor. You can't do that. So let's see. subscribe to Isaac Football Club, hit that notification bell. You don't have to miss all the dreams and honey right here at Isaac's Football Club. Let me know down about Adeyemi to Chelsea. What do you think about the player? I think he's a good player, and I think if we get him, he's a very good signing. But as I said, we have so many wingers: Kopama, Raheem Sterling, Modric, Nkunku. He can play as a winger. He can play as an attacking striker. You can do that. But this is why Chelsea are thinking about if they don't wanna, if they miss out on the striker, they're thinking to play Nkunku as a striker the whole season, and that is a bad idea, I think. But if we can sign a striker, what am I saying? Of course we can. We're just wasting time. I don't know why we're doing it. Anyway, I will see you soon. I can go on and on and on without, finish talking, but I'll end it here. I will see you soon, guys. And God bless.